It's the most natural thing, isn't it? You get a group of people together. It's not long before they start to think about how they meet and why they meet. And before long, they set up little rules and regulations. And all these things are a good thing because they help people to gather. They help them to get together. They help them to understand what it means to be in a group. It doesn't matter what group you're in. It will invent rules and regulations and organizations and stipulations, and they're all good things. But let me tell you, sometimes you can begin to get the wrong impression. The formality becomes the most important thing, and before you know it, you're a bit worried about the rules you don't understand or the things you don't do right, and then you're panicking about whether you even fit in. Let me tell you, the church never meant to do that to people. And Jesus is very specific in the Gospels. He says, I call you friends. That's really important because Pope Francis wants to encourage you to meet Jesus as a friend. How does that work? Well, he gives us some tips. You know, he says, when you're on the bus, when you're doing the ordinary things, when you're at the bus stop, when you're going to school, when you're thinking about the things you do, just invite him in. You know, when you're preparing for an exam, invite him in, ask him to help you. When you feel under pressure from people's expectations, invite him in, ask him to help you. Talk to him like he's a friend. The church tells us that he's at our side to enlighten, strengthen and free us, and we need to know that he's right there, a hair's breadth away, always listening, always attentive, always longing for that friendship. So let me tell you, when you get caught up sometimes in the formality and you don't feel like you fit in and the words people are using are confusing you, remember this: Jesus calls you his friend. And so I invite you into that friendship, and I say to you, when you get the chance, when things are bad, call upon him. When things are good, thank him. When things are confusing, ask him for help, and he will come to you as your friend.